Yo, yo, yo. Jump. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Happy Tuesday. It is the day after my birth date. And of course, we have another one. So today, y'all ever heard about, the little like a work snitch? Like, I don't know what they call that. But the gentleman that I'm not seeing eye to eye with at my place of employment. At my place of employment, he's a little guy. He's a young boy, whatever. He also has seniority over me, whatever. So, yesterday we were on the site or whatever, and it's about 30 of us out there. You know what I mean? I'm like the newest one out of everybody. I'm a weekend, y'all. You feel me? Like, give me a break. So, it was a coworker that was in front of me, and he walks right past him. The coworker okay, so listen, let's play this out. So I'm standing here. My coworker was in front of me, a couple of feet in front of me, and the little guy was in front of him. He had a shovel, and the coworker in front of me had a shovel. Now little guy is seniority over both of us. He walks past him, hands me the shovel, and tells me to rake. First of all, he hands me a shovel and tells me to rake something up. Okay? Mind you, they're operating saws out there at this point in time. So it's like I looked around like, all right, let me see what they're talking about. But then I'm like, hold on, what? It's literally nothing to rake out. Rake, shovel, whatever. It was nothing out there to rake up or shovel at that point in time. Second, somebody's operating machinery. I'm not getting in the way of that. Like, that's not practicing safety. So, I continue to watch, because again, you guys, I am new. I'm trying to, my best way of learning is to see and do. You feel what I'm saying? After I see it, I can do it hands on. Not a problem. So, that was that. So this morning, the assistant supervisor is like, Eric, can I talk to you? And I'm like, sure. So I go in there. Mind you, little guy, he's in there. So he was like, when we're at those work sites, he was basically explaining, when you're at the work site, don't have your phone out. So, me, I'm not a person to tell on nothing. So keep a straight face, kept eye contact to let him know that I'm listening to him. I'm taking heed to what he's saying. He mentioned that, like not having my phone out and not having the earpiece in. As I almost forgot to mention, was rarely on my phone. Okay? Let's be clear. I was rarely on my phone yesterday. I just had to point that out. And then he stated, when operator 4s and 3s are, when they're asking you to do something, just make sure you do it, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, no problem. You feel what I'm saying? So, that was that. So, we already know who that was. You feel what I'm saying? And my whole thing is, I don't like to deal with nobody that get into that type of stuff. That snitching and all that, as if I was doing something wrong. Like, if I was doing something wrong, you feel what I'm saying? It's not even that I was, like, sitting in the truck, not doing no work, or, like, just totally disregarding the environment that I'm in. Like, come on, bro. So I was just like, all right, cool. I already see how you are. I see how you give it up. That's like the little work snitch. He got to get off of the titty. Is what I'm getting from him. Like, he's on the titty, even at the workplace. It's a bad thing, and everybody there is men, not including myself. So but of course, that kind of like right in that moment, I'm like burning on the inside, because I really want to approach the situation like right there. Like, I really want, you feel me, get at him, because all that little weird back and forth, I don't get into that. If you come to me and tell me what your issue with me is, and we can handle it from there, or, you feel me, shut up, straight up and down. Because you going to somebody else saying something that you could have came directly to me and said, I don't take to that well. You feel what I'm saying? So, but I talked to my boy about it, and he was just like, letting me know what was up, and like, don't pay that no mind, because it ain't worth it. You feel what I'm saying? And, he quickly brought me back to like, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You feel what I'm saying? And my whole thing is, this is my whole thing. I don't care what position or what title, whatever. I don't care about none of that. In my world, that stuff does not exist. The person that's bottom of the totem pole, and the person that's at the top of the totem pole, treats them the same. I'm not giving you leniency because you are above, and I'm not looking down because you're below. I don't get into that. And I have morals and values and beliefs. You feel what I'm saying? And one of them, do unto those as you would want done to you. You feel me? That's a big thing. Like, for me, in my world, that's something that I stand on. That's something that I live by. So when it's a person that's talking at me and not talking to me, I have a problem with that. Like, I have a big issue with that. You feel what I'm saying? And that's disrespect in my book. Don't play with me like that, because I'm not a game, and I'm not nobody. I'm not your child. You feel what I'm saying? So don't ever think you can talk like that to me, because I'm not one of them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not gonna lie, if he talks at me again, I'm approaching the situation right then and there. I'm not here to play with nobody. Everybody's grown here. I'm not pussyfooting. I don't get into that. I'm very direct when it comes to my values, my beliefs, and my morals and principles. I don't hide from them. I stand on them. You feel what I'm saying? And like, this situation really had me like tight for real, as y'all can tell. And I'm very passionate about it. That's why I'm speaking with assertiveness. You feel what I'm saying? But that's my biggest thing today, is treating the person up here and the person down here with the same respect across the board. I don't care where you're at in life and where you aren't in life, where you aren't in life. None of that matters to me. A human is a human, period. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm curious to know if any of y'all ever had, do y'all deal with this? Are y'all currently dealing with this type of situation? Have y'all dealt with this type of situation? And how did you handle it? I really would like to know, because I don't want to take it too far, because when you're passionate about something, sometimes you can take things too far. And I don't want to do that, because at the end of the day, what somebody else lacks, I don't want that to weigh on me. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all ever been through this type of situation, please, I'm asking for help. How do I handle this situation correctly? How do I handle it in a polite manner? Because I'm not here to disrespect nobody because I feel disrespected. You feel what I'm saying? If somebody take a blow, I'm not here to go lower. That's not what I'm here to do. You feel what I'm saying? So if y'all ever had a situation like this, or y'all dealing with a situation like this, how did y'all handle this situation? Because, at the end of the day, he has seniority over me. When, the supervisors aren't out on the sites with us, they're next in line. And he just so happened to be one of them. So that falls next in line. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be another time where he has to give a directive. And I don't want to blow anything out of proportion. I want to talk to him with the correct mannerisms, and I don't want nobody to feel disrespected. I don't want nobody's feelings to be hurt, because I see humans as humans. I know what humans are made of. I understand that. You feel me? So if this video resonated with y'all, hit the like button for me, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. And guys, how did y'all deal with this situation? To the ones that have gone through this, help me out. All right, I'll see y'all in the comments. All right, I'll check y'all later.